Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good last story between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This is going to be returned from near the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good calculations. He's dropped at the 17.
That is not your toy. Go put that back now. Go. No, you can't play with that. Put that back. Did you look in the bathroom? I don't know. I just asked. Did you look in the bathroom? Under the sink where? Thank you. Under the sink in the bathroom.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. A beautiful fake. Oh, he's got a little down. Uses a stiff arm. And he's going to take this all the way down.
I know he's mad.
McCaffrey is as tough to bring down as they can at the running back position, and he proved it right there.
Yeah, and this is absolutely a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare as well, because they spend all week preaching about the need to wrap up and make short tackles, but what a letdown here, and it winds up costing a big yardage.
And down inside the 15, shot at 10. 66 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP battling, but I think you got to give this group a serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. He's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real. He's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. He's got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about points.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hunter will bring it out. And only so probably should have opted for the touchdown. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They begin on the ground with Camaro. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 20-line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready for that pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now picking up in a 3rd and 9 situation.
As usual, hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 win.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 win was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And space tough to come by there.
Man. What's wrong with you, dude?
Yes, ma'am, Lisa. We only have like 2.
The play fake. Here's Corral. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's hot as fucking here.
Johnny Hecker to put it away. Back deep.
It's hot.
Jarvis Landry. And just a
Hey, I'm grown.
loss last week as he sends it away. Run there, returns it 14 yards.
I'm trying to kill me.
First down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
But you cuss.
These guys definitely moving for a better
Oh, okay. Try to put on that air conditioning, man.
football much beyond the shadows of their own goalposts, Charles.
No, I ain't getting my ass up and do it. I ain't cut the heat on hell. Something on. God damn. Oh, I mean, you want to cut shit, I'm going to cuss too.
You change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they're going to spin the ball. Nice try to help themselves out.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The Saints at 9-7 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners
You might be
of
mad.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Tries the left side and finds it. Now loose football. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now Winston. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we can fake our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
4th down, Winston. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that.
Hey, where my head
Things
at?
tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Off play action. Here's Corral. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. looking to pass. Second down. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Again, it's Kamara. Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, Winston sliding out of the pocket. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big game.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw now. Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Winston. And it's caught. Touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Next with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. Up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Switching it up, Corral will throw here. He's got him in, complete. The 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that one. Who knows?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jameis to throw it. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz. A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Winston. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas.
Right.
And it'll be intercepted. And a big turnover. Back. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they bring him down shy of the 20. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Corral's throw caught by Higgins. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, Winston. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw, Winston. It's Hill, complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
He is going to find Hill here. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. Winston now. Touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave.
31 yards.
And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting.
He's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Corral sets up play action.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. This is caught inside the 15. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A big connection on that one. 41 yards. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we come up on halftime with 9 points separating these 2 teams. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
They go play action. Winston. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On the move to his left. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. That doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, a nice consistent gain.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing, Winston. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
He's going to let it go again. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And look like some movement there. Let's get the call. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on touchdown. Taysom Hill, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are back within a score. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is down to 2.
Yeah, it's hot.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
It don't matter what I say, but give me what you say.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
McCaffrey following the penalty. 91 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run a draw now with Hubbard. And they see right through that defensively. He's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. action. Here's Corral. Able to complete this to Chenault. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Laviska Chenault, 79 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, that he opted for the touchback.
Then why you want it? Give it back. Give it here.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game in the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we play. Now Winston. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. Here we go with Kamara. And I don't think he got there. He did. They stop him a yard shy. Plenty of shots.
Oh, well,
for this crowd
thank
as they
you. That's
watch
a
the
nice
replay.
thing
They
to
want a
ever do.
challenge, and they're going to get one.
Money. I'm coaching. What?
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Go ahead, baby.
On the play fake,
I said, go ahead, baby.
That's going to be caught downfield by Anderson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Stiff-armed him. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And even 100 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs.
Like
No
real
doubt.
summertime. Yeah, you do. Once at a time. That's it.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
There it is. Come on.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
No, her hand's dirty. Sticky.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Off play action. Here's Corral. This is
Look, man.
touchdown
Stop.
Panthers.
I told you I was focused. You see him playing this shit. He almost kicked that bitch, too. Yeah, this is my
And the
season game.
Panthers look like they're going to
now,
get
this ain't
back in
just
the
one of
win
them random
column as they
bullshit games. Now, this
extend
is
their
season.
lead
That's why I
here
say,
in this
hold
fourth
up.
quarter.
And if I beat him, he knocked out the playoffs. He don't get to go to the playoffs. He got to go home. Him going home. Yeah, hell yeah. Nigga
That's
took pride in
caught.
knocking
That
me out
is
the
into the
playoffs.
end zone to move the lead up 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Everybody got an NFL team, so it's 32 years. Everybody run their city.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Back to Kamara for another catch. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Play fake. Winston. Out to Hill, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Play action now. Winston. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And this This offense on third down today, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again with Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. First down, Winston. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. From the 22, Winston toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
3rd and short yardage, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hardy. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Whistles now at a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the red zone now, Winston.
Thank you. Oh,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive. But I think the ball's out, and this is picked up by the Saints.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a football that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, coach, but look, we still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive.
And where did I tell a lie? You're not going to tell the truth.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Get him
10
the fuck
yards
off my field.
and that should
Get him the fuck off my field.
on this one. Corral sets up play action.
Get him the fuck off my
This
field.
is Chenault on the receiving end.
Boom.
He's got room at the 30, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Corral. And he's got it. And he's brought down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically. typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these off.
How she know? 'Cause she know. 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 ' That's a great question. How does she know? She that stalking me?